It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Oubre, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Simons and Hart are your wingmen, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And the pass to Grant. Shoots over McDaniels. No good from Grant. Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
The first one falls. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Ball hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
To the inside, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Simons against Martin. A new 14 for Charlotte. Here's McDaniels. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Simons. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Nurkic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
Here's Ball. Last game he had 28 points. 4-3, Oubre. That shot, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. Here's Lillard, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot because of some aggressive deep.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA's 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now, here's Oubre. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
A nice shot by Simons.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Take a look at the Hornets. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And you know, for the Hornets, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Here's Hart. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
Three-pointer, Simons. Second chance shot. No good from Grant.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Ball dishes to Oubre. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Lillard. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
And so here's Charlotte. Portland making their last shot.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Hard finds Nurkic. Now Simons. He has 5. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Simons has got 8 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Oubre passes to McDaniels. Oubre up top, pulls up. The rebound by Simons.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He dishes it to Nurkic. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Nurkic. Grant down low. Working on Martin. Impressive fadeaway right there.
just doing the job on the backboard.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Mark Williams.
Trailblazers leading by 13, and Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Martin after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Back to ball. Will it go? That shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Charlotte. They fell to the Hornets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
A different look now for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Little in for Josh Hart. And then for Charlotte, Jones checked in for McDaniels. And it's Maledon in for Cody Martin. Maledon passes to Jones. Charlotte moving the ball around. Right side, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the drought, and that's good for 2.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Offensive rebound. Simons kicks to Grant. Pass to Lillard. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team 2nd and 3rd opportunities to score the ball.
Right side, Williams. There's Ball with the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Simons. 8 points for him. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And here is Maledon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on.
Take a break.
Crashing the boards, and
shots.
the result, second chance points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
First free throw is good. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Grant. And Simons drops them both.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find the weak link.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 18. Lillard the pass to Simons. Winslow with it. He kicks it to Little. Inside, Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wily move by Damian Lillard. Taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Hornets trail by 20. Paladon passes to Oubre. Now here's Meladon. Covered by Lillard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Little. Here's Eubanks. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Jones. Oubre outside. The pass to Meladon. Outside, Ball. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. That one goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Right side, Williams takes the 13-footer. Portland grabs the miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Shoots from 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doesn't go that time.
2 minutes.
Great D that time from Oubre. Winslow the pass to Simons. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Simons has got 14.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Charlotte, Kai Jones. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for the Trailblazers. Payton comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Kemba Walker in for Damian Lillard. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Passed a little. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Heaton inside. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will come the other way. Now, here's Meladon. 17 points in his last outing. And the baseline jumper, no good. Winslow against Jones. Winslow, the pass to Eubanks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Drew Eubanks. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball, the pass to Richards. Here's Meladon. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Richards.
Trailblazers foul. Drew Eubanks. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Left side, Walker. Baden outside. Had a hand on it. Ball with it. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Hornets trail by 21. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Meladon is out there with Cody Martin. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. And it's Richards in at the four-man position. And so it's Charlotte with it. Kicks it to McDaniels. Passes to Melodon. Here's the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And with UConn back in 2011, Kemba Walker introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That's tipped. Now, here's Melodon. Defended by Payton. And there's the pass to Martin. Here's Richards. Shot clock at 5. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Top of the key, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Here's Martin. And the Hornets miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Grant, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hart. The rebound by Richards. The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. McDaniels kicks to Martin. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Payton passes to Grant. Here's Hart. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Payton against Martin. Now here's Melodon. He's covered closely. From deep 3-point range, and it's the Hornets another 3.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And Lillard kicks to Payton. Into the lane. Hart the pass to Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. Here's Payton. No good on that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Now McDaniels. He averages about 5 points a game. And here is Melodon. Williams inside. Working on Nurkic. A shot by Melodon. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Payton inside. Covered by Martin. It's deflected. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Simons, he's checked in for Payton. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Hart. Passes it to Martin with the shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons surveying the D. The pass to Nurkic. And here is Hart. 5 to shoot. Stolen away. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's Melodon. He's got 6. Here's McDaniels. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Nasir Little in for Grant. The Hornets also changing it up. Kelly Oubre comes in for McDaniel. And Ball subbed in for Martin.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Back to Ball. Oubre outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Oubre. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. Portland leading by 21. 3-pointer, Simon. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And he stays with it. A second chance effort. Good. That one on target for Melodon. Melodon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now here's Simons. He's tightly guarded. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Oubre. Fades away. He doesn't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Oubre against Winslow. Pass to Eubanks. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Williams.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Oubre outside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Ball. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Richards. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Passes it to Little. 3-pointer, Simons. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Melodon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And he makes the first. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Lillard. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jones comes in for Williams. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
Charlotte making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Little with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Resilient play from Kemba in the paint. Doesn't let a foul keep him from getting the shot off.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Line for Portland, Kemba Walker taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Hornets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. The lead is 15.
2 minutes.
Little passes to Grant.
2 minutes.
Walker taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Portland again missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Oubre. And he makes good on the layup.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Simons against Oubre. Simons on the wing. He's got 16.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
Foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Portland, and 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 15. The pass to McDaniels. Now Ball. He's got 9. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dishes to McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Simons kicks to Little. Simons, the pass to Grant. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Grant's got 8 points.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Oubre on the wing. Some solid defense from Grant.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it's Simons missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside, Jones. There's Ball with the 3. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us. It led directly to baskets. And then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And good that time. Martin's got the first bucket of the third here for Charlotte.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here's Simon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I like when Simons takes charge because when he does, it forces the D to act.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Portland leading by 13. Shot from 16, and he drops that one in. Simons has got 21.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
Plumlee finds Oubre. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the middle, pass the ball. From downtown, Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 now. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Simons. Back to Hart. Lillard against Ball. Lillard dishes to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 9. Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart against Plumlee. Hart, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Martin kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Plumlee. Feet out. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Grant finds Lillard. He takes it in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Back to Ball. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Oubre against Hart. Oubre, good.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. 15-point game. Simon's on the wing. He's got 21.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. Now the pass to Plumlee. Simons against Martin. Sweet little floater. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Simons. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Ball. From about 16, rebounded by Hart.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Simons on the wing, covered by Martin. Here's Hart. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Pass to Oubre. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Hart against Ball. 3-pointer, Lillard. Hornets with the rebound. Oubre, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And Portland making a change here. Payton's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Nick Richards in for McDaniels. Payton finds Grant. Back to Payton. Trying to end the drought. That one goes. Count it. Payton's got 6. Hornets trail by 15. Passes to Oubre. Back to Ball. He kicks it to Oubre. High post shot. It's rebounded by Payton.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Feeds to Grant. Williams with the steal. Martin with it. Now defended by Grant. Martin the pass to Richards. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard outside. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Richards. Over Lillard. Williams trying to break free. Drops it in from 11 feet. Richards got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Nurkic banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
From 12 feet out. Ball no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Payton. Great D that time from Martin. Hornets trail by 15. Ball, the pass to Williams. Count that one.
Williams.
And that's now 6 points for Williams.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Pass to Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Back to Ball. Passes it to Oubre. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Oubre's got 11 points here in just the second half.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A different look now for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Damian Lillard. Jones checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for Cody Martin. Now here's Little. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Payton outside. Shot clock at 6. And Jones pulls it down.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The pass to Oubre. Fires for three. That one no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Grant dishes to Walker. Outside, Payton. Back to Walker. Fires the three. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the defense has got to be better. Walker is looking to score once he gets in that position.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Meladon. Guarded by Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Meladon's got 11 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Ball against Payton. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Jones sends it back.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now he's hurting the team.
Shots good by Williams.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Payton outside. And here's Little. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Grant outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. That one good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Williams kicks to Oubre. It's stolen by Little. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Oubre. 13 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Jones trying to get open. A shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Jones. Oubre inside the three-point line. And the Hornets miss again.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers leading by 16 on the court for Charlotte. They've got Jalen McDaniels. Williams is out there with Jones. Then there's Meladon. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's Meladon. Outside, Martin. Right side, Williams. Pass to Meladon. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Teo Maladon. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good for Meladon. Plumlee is checked in for Jones. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 16-point lead. Steps back and shoots. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You must be up on Lillard at all times because he's ready to shoot when he's got room.
Pass to Williams. Here's McDaniels. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for the Hornets, Mark Williams. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Portland leading by 17. Little kicks to Hart. Pass to Simons. Now here's Nurkic. Over Plumlee, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Nurkic going to work inside, using all that size he possesses to his advantage.
And there's the pass to Williams. Now here's McDaniels.
Portland foul. Nasir Little. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Jalen McDaniels. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 18. Pass to Simons. Here's Hart, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Hart. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Hey, man, Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for a little. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 17. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Richards. Outside, Martin. With the floater, he lays it in.
Cody Martin.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. The dish now to Nurkic. It's stolen by Martin. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Maladon. He feeds it to Martin. Pass to Maladon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lillard. Simons on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in.
LaMelo Ball.
Hornets on defense now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. A step back shot here. Buries the jump shot.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Passes it to Hart. And the pass to Nurkic. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. And the layup good by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
McDaniels finds Ball. Outside, Martin. 3-pointer. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Frankie, take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
No good on that one. Oubre's checked in for Nick Richards. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 16. Oubre passes to Plumlee. And here is Ball. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Simon's on the wing over Martin, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine. Also picks up a few steals and assists.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Charlotte calls timeout. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers. That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Martin. Bucket is good. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. Grant at the elbow. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his third assist on the night.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
There's Ball with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Passes it to Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside, Martin. Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Simons. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Simons has got 34.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Martin dishes to McDaniels. Stolen by Grant. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Ball surveying the defense. Back to Martin. Let's go. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Simon. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
They need this, and the shot goes in. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter. Portland leading by 22. The pass to Simons. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Outside, Martin. Back to Ball. Plumlee against Nurkic. And Plumlee kicks to Ball. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Portland. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Simons. Now here's Hart. And the Trailblazers, another three.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Oubre outside. Lillard against Ball. Kicks it to Martin. 5 to shoot.
In the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Hart. Lillard against Ball. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard with it. Can he keep it going? In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Such a smooth stroke on Lillard's shot. Many guys should be envious of his jumper.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed
the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Portland making their last shot. Martin's in the post, covered by Simons. And it's Martin missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Hart. And it's Grant in the corner. Shoots over McDaniel. They get it again. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Now the pass to Grant. Stolen by McDaniels. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I mean, I thought we just executed well. You know, yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group, we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, and get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.